All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone on GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. I'm the brother Naba to my left.
Tazamak.
All right, I'm going to hand it to the brother. I hope y'all brothers and sisters be edified. You know, while we let the law down, man. You got to talk about
Khan, yeah, just going into a quick lesson, pretty much a admonition to brothers coming into this truth, brothers laboring and toiling in this truth, to understand what you're involved in as you come into this ministry, you know, as you enter into this walk. All right, it's a walk that's based upon ultimately faith, and you're not able to stand and endure unless you're able to overcome the straight gate. Straight gate means what? A path of difficulty. And on that path, you're going to stumble. And when you stumble, you're going to be either reproved, all right, or you're going to be rebuked. The admonition, you know, is going out to warn you before you stumble, of course, all right? And, you know, as we are set up to feed the sheep, the Lord said, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions. And as we're in that spirit, we have to understand that it's going to be full circle. So you're going to slip and fall, and you're going to get reproved and rebuked, okay? And the thing about it is, the scriptures tell us that we all fall short of the glory. And it's easy once you get this truth and you get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to get puffed up and think that, hey, I don't do no wrong. Or I'm always right. All right? Or, oh, you know, can't nobody tell me nothing. You know, I know more than you. Woo, woo, woo. All right? But that's actually the wrong spirit to be in. You know, that's a proud spirit, and that's ultimately going to lead to your destruction if you don't come humbly before the throne of the Most High. You know? So, you got that 2 Timothy? Yeah, we'll open up, and we'll get some precepts revolving around this topic, and Lord will you be edified.
All right, this is 2 Timothy 4, and started 2.
Started one.
Started 1. Yeah. All right, it said, I charge thee therefore before the Most High, that the Lord, all right, Yahushua Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead, is his appearance and his kingdom.
Right, so that's who we're charging you. When we come out, we know that what we're speaking is the testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai as a witness against you, but as well as we're speaking his word as a witness against you. If we don't hold ourselves accountable to his word ourselves, those words are a witness against us, even more so than the witness against those that we are giving the message to. Right? Go ahead.
And it said, preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right. That's what it says, man. It's long suffering. All right. Be instant, in season, out of season. Okay. So whether you feel like it or not, whether the weather is right or not, all right, you have to continue to do the righteous. You have to continue to bring forth the righteous judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's even if that judgment is against you. The reproof and rebuke has to ultimately be accepted by you, okay? Once it's dished out to you. Do you get that word? Can you look the word up?
Which one?
Instant.
Yeah, I got you. Get in the blue letter?
Con, just in the blue letter.
Okay.
Yeah, because Apostle Paul said he charged thee before Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, who will judge the quick and the dead. The quick is for who? Those that are aware, that are alive to this truth, that are awakened to this truth. You gotta be judged too. And matter of fact, we're held more accountable than those that are dead.
That's right.
Because we know the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Let's go into that parable. As it say, those that know be beaten with many stripes.
Right.
But those that don't, you know what I'm saying, don't know, they'll be beaten with 3 stripes.
Right, which that's actually literal. That ain't even a parable.
I'm just saying, you know.
That's literal. Like, for the man who knew his master's will and committed not, you know, Lord will get that.
Yeah. But yeah, this is instant. In the not the etymology, but on blue letter.
Yeah, the blue letter for the word instant.
Episteme. And it says to place at, place upon, place over, to stand by, be present, to stand over one.
Yeah, be present.
Yeah, so like, yeah, be present.
Yeah, be present, man. All right, so you got to show up. And you got to show up when you called out. Yeah, that's on me. That's me. My bad.
Yeah.
You know, I fucked up.
You got to be able to accept your wrong.
Yeah. But you got Jake in the mindset, you know, that he's never wrong, no matter how, you know, many brothers, you know, tugging at him like, hey, bro, you know, you messing up, or, you know, hey, you know, man, that wasn't right, bro. You know, you might want to repent for that.
Right.
All right. It's a very proud spirit amongst a lot of Jakes that come into this truth, because they don't understand the concept of the Lord's judgment, how it's given to us, but we really are held in a higher regard. The scriptures say, to whom much is given, much is required. So we gotta be present. We gotta be on point at all times. And the way that we do that is by carefully, continually examine ourselves, especially as leaders of the Lord's flock, you know, which I'm not just talking about heads. I'm talking about in general, as we come into this truth, that's what we are called to be, leaders. All right. We, as the Lord's hopeful elect, hoping to be a part of that house of David, we're looking to be the governing body of the entire earth soon. So that is a heavy responsibility. And what do you think the Heavenly Father just gonna overlook those that he set in charge over his flock? While that he would be a hypocrite.
That's right.
You know, and you don't want to be that one, all right, that falls under that, you know, that title as a hypocrite, man.
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiving himself.
Right, and that's what the scriptures tell us. First of all, the more wiser you become, the more humble you ought to be. And the scriptures actually let us know, as we obtain this wisdom, the more wisdom we obtain is supposed to make us more aware of how ignorant we are, and how you know, how far we actually fall short of the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Go ahead, bro.
What that was it on that?
You will get that examine ourselves.
Where did we be in the faith?
Yeah, I think that's
I got you.
2 Corinthians.
I got you.
13:5. Is 2 Corinthians 13:5?
Yeah, 13:5.
Yep.
This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. And it says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove yourselves, prove your own selves, that ye know not your own selves.
Again, because you are your biggest enemy in this truth.
You
know? And as the Lord that set us up. You know, most camps, there's multiple brothers in camps. You know, as you get intimate with one another, your flaws are going to show, you know. And the less you examine yourself, the more they're going to show. So brothers will be in a position, ultimately, that's their obligation to tell you when you're going off. You know, if not, they're going off. See, the Lord set it up where we are foolproof through the Spirit, each man accountable for the next man.
That's right.
You was gonna say something, bro?
Yeah, I was like to say we all shepherds.
Yeah.
You know, so among the flock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though the Lord did a rank, but we all watch out one for another.
Yeah.
You know, therefore, just a prime example, we would never been in a condition if we all, you know, watched out from one another as Israel was, you know what I'm saying, doing that golden calf shit while Moses was up there trying to get the laws from the Lord.
Right.
But if we held everybody accountable for their action, we would never been in that position. Even though it was set up by Yahweh Shema Shah, but that's an example of it. You know, we all keep each other on track, you know, keep each other on point.
Yeah, our brothers keep it.
That's right, that's right.
Yep. You know?
Yeah.
But the Most High, he deals with each and every one of us intimately. So if you will listen and hearken to the Spirit that's telling you there's something off, you know, that's telling you, because the Spirit gonna tell you. All right, but it's just the flesh. Sometimes that voice in your head overpowers the Spirit. It's a lot of reasons that they may happen. You know, one, you're not praying. All right, you know, you're not, you know, you're not reading, you're not fasting. Okay, you're not staying on your watch. And the number one watch that you have to do is yourself. You have to watch yourself. You know, how you move in public, how you move around brothers, how you move in general.
That's right.
All right?
Right.
You supposed to take these precepts and apply them to your life, so you'll be what? In order. That's why the word precept, it goes into orders.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
Yep, and it says back at Corinthians 13:5, it said, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How the Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, and self ye would be reprobate.
Right. Prove your own selves. Know ye not how Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Mashiach be in you, lest ye be reprobate. Because if you're a reprobate, you're unable to receive the correction of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because the Spirit has cut you off.
That's right.
And then what happens then? You got a false sense of security in your own self, as it's feeding you filth. And now you've convinced yourself that everybody's wrong but you.
Right.
And that voice in your head telling you, oh, they fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
But like say you got Jake think like that.
And that's why the Lord give us a like a safety precaution, even with judgment. He said, when you have been wrong, take it cheerfully. If you can get that next, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever come upon you,
I'll take it cheerfully.
Yeah. Like even if you feel that you've been wrong, when you get rebuked or reproved on something.
Yeah, this talking about James, ain't it?
Yeah.
The James.
You're supposed to take it cheerfully. Because ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he's the judge, okay? He's the judge. And that way, you're not taking matters upon your own self and taking your soul into your own hands and defending yourself, okay? Because you might be getting, at that very moment, you may be right when you're getting rebuked. But there's a reason that the Lord will cause you to go through something to test your character, all right? To test your character. Like there's been examples where men on trial have gotten out of order and they were right. But because they got out of order, the judgment against them. The judgment went against them. They were a judge against themselves because they got out of order.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
Versus you take it on the chin, all right, and when the time comes for the judgment to be revealed that you were actually in the right, the Lord is going to exonerate you. Okay, he's going to defend you. But at this time, shit, even when we, like, it's almost like what that boy said on Get Rich or Die Trying, Terrence Howard. He said, when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm right. You know. But it's the opposite of what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? It was when you wrong, you wrong. And when you right, if a man saying that you wrong for something, then you just take it.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta take the low.
You gotta take the low sometimes, basically. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, and it almost don't make sense, but the brother finna read the precept.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a Babylonian mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going back to knowing this being the daughter of Babylon, so it's a feminine vibration that's been placed upon the earth. So if we've grew up in that,
you always gotta rebuttal.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Got to. You know what I'm saying? Because we was taught how to deal with that by being emotional in our feelings instead of trying to.
It's always a but.
It's always. You never get the last say so. You always gotta get the last say so.
Yeah.
See, that's a Babylonian mindset. See, the Lord is bringing us out of there, man. All right, that's why he said he's making us men. How he's making us men? By us applying the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta apply, you know what I'm saying, the laws, statutes, commandments.
Yeah.
We can't deal like that anymore. You know, we gotta deal with what? With reasoning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. You got it out.
Cause there's really two of them, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Just, you know, you can get both of them.
All right. There was the first one. Well, this one you was speaking on. This Proverbs 11:9. It's saying a hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through the knowledge shall the just be delivered.
Right, through knowledge shall the just be delivered.
Yeah.
And it talks about the hypocrite through his mouth. Right? It said through his mouth, right?
Yeah.
And actually, it's just a time just to be quiet and take it on the head, take it on the chin, man. You ain't got to say something back every time. All right? Especially when you got multiple witnesses against you, okay, amongst your brotherhood, amongst your brethren. All right, you know, whatever voice in your head is telling you to say something back, that's a demon. That's a demon, because you can't listen and talk at the same time.
That's right, bro.
You can't hear the spirit and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why, like, Jake don't understand the importance of just meditating sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't even read, I don't even watch videos. I'm just in a heavy thought. Especially when I'm driving, I do these routes on the road. Sometimes I'm just in a heavy thought about my actions and encounters with different brothers and different situations. And that's actually how you apply the scriptures through meditation.
That's right.
Meditation is a key element to this truth, man. That don't mean, like, meditation is a time when you're quiet and you're filtering your thoughts through the Holy Spirit, and you're examining different scenarios and different actions and different encounters. Whether it was an encounter on the highways and hedges, whether it was an encounter with a brother, you know, whatever, but your walk has to be thoroughly examined. Before you get the next precept, let's go back to 2 Corinthians 13 and hold that other one, bro.
Okay. Started
go pick back up at 6. Yep.
Okay. And it says 2 Corinthians 13:6. It said, but I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates.
Right. As Apostle Paul, he was speaking of the church, all right, himself in the church. He said, I trust that you shall know that, because if you got to know, if a man coming to you telling you something, you know, so you're not accounting him to have the spirit of the Lord.
That's right. That's right.
You're not accounting that Yahweh Shai has, you know, it's
something
about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
You really gotta take heed. You know, you like say you gotta take the meat from the bones out of every situation, even to a dream. You know what I'm saying? You might not look at the whole dream as being a sign, but you take what, you know what I'm saying, the spirit allow you to take out of it. And then you fix it like that. You know what I'm saying? Going back to examine yourselves.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Yeah, shalom to the brothers on the comment board.
Yeah.
Shalom up to the brother enduring the end.
Hey, Shalom, bro.
Khan Bath Gad, you know. Yabashama Shabrakatham. You know, Lord will, a GMS in his likeness. Lord will, we grab some of y'all brothers' precepts.
Yeah, Khan.
Yep, that's a good one there. 1 Timothy 4:14, 144. Yep.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
But it says, verse 7, now I pray to the Most High that ye do not evil, not that we should appear approved, but that ye should not slag it, but that ye should do that which is honest.
Right, and it's not about an appearance. See, Jake be out here putting on a show. You know?
Yeah.
So, what will ye do in the day of the Lord? For what good is it? What good is the day of the Lord for a hypocrite? All right. That's why because they really apply. We use it as a Christian, but they really apply that brothers out here that's faking the phone.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
You really ain't walking it how you talking it. And the Lord will put you on the spot and cause a situation to come forth where you got to be called out, and your reaction, as the scriptures say, the trial of man is in his reasoning. Your reaction, your reasoning is ultimately telling whether or not you're a reprobate or not.
That's right.
Yeah,
remember, we all know in life, actions speak louder than words.
Actions speak louder than words.
You know.
That's why I say it's not about appearing.
Yeah,
you know, you read that from the top again when you finish making your point. But yeah,
I just had a real quick one for you.
Okay.
This is 1 Peter 3:9. Not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing. And we know a specific individual, that's how he about right now. You know what I'm saying? He rendering evil for evil. You know, he can't take the low. You know? And it says, railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. But you had to take the low. What are you wrongly false security? You got to look at the mindset Yahweh Shah was in. As we continue to arm ourselves, and likewise in that same manner, see, Yahweh Shah was falsely accused. Did he rise up and, you know what I'm saying, go against Pontius Pilate? No, he didn't.
Nah.
Did he rise up and go against, you know what I'm saying, those that spit on him? And no, he didn't.
Nah.
You know,
sometimes it's just your time to go through something.
Yeah.
It ain't about being right or wrong. Sometimes it's just your time to have to deal with a hardship. You know, sometimes it's just your season to grow.
But that's how you've been made a man.
Yeah.
Your action make you a man, or you continue to be a child. We had that childlike mindset. But when you're able to take it on the chin and turn that food to fire to keep pushing, you becoming a man.
That's right. You
know, instead of being a little boy as Babylon produces. You know what I'm saying? But go back to your 2 Corinthians 13. I'll read 9. And read 8 again. No, we was at 7, wasn't it? Yeah, we was at 7. It said, now I pray to the Most High that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but that ye should do that which is honest.
Right. It's about being honest. Go ahead.
And it says, though we be as reprobates, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. Because ultimately, we in the time of being brought back and proven that we should be accepted. That being proven so the Lord can accept us. You gotta understand that we really were all rejected for going off.
We all, man.
We all was given over to a reprobate mind at some point or another.
Yeah.
All right. And we had to come back. And as we're coming back, there's a process of refinement. There's a process where you got to go through affliction, fiery trials, hardships. Okay? So, I want to get this from the brother. I think it was, let's see. 1 Timothy, the brother endured to the end. 1 Timothy 4:14, right?
All right.
So this 1 Timothy 4.
I got one.
And that's beautiful. And I'll start. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, 1 Timothy 4:13, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, and to doctrine. It's very important, giving attendance to that. The first part of that word is attend. All right, which that same prefix is in the word attention. Attend, dance, attention.
John, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
To exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery, which is who? The elders. Yeah. Okay. That's who ultimately corrected us, reproved us, and brought us into this. Mm-hmm. You didn't come into this on your own. Right. We were outcasted. We was rejected. We was just like niggas in the world until we came across the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and this truth, opened our eyes up to Yahweh Shem Shah's righteousness.
That's right.
It says, and this is another one because the brother, I guess he heard me when I was talking about meditating. Verse 15, meditate upon these things, man. Give thyself wholly to them. So like I was saying, there's a time when in an examining process where you really just have to sit back and reflect, meditate. Can you get the word meditate, Baba Shah, bro? 1 Timothy 4:15.
All right, I got you.
That thy profiting may appear to all. Because brothers that sharp and it's really walking this truth and applying the scriptures in their life, it shows. 1 Timothy 4:15. It shows. You can see it in their character. You can see it in their demeanor. Like it's a certain type of fruit that is produced in every individual when they apply and meditate on these scriptures. Okay, when they meditate and apply these scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
All right. It says to care for, attend to, carefully, practice.
Yep. Practice.
Yep. Devise, contrive. It say
devise meaning plan. Like you have to play things out in your mind a lot of times. Because you might even know something that you're about to come in, like it might be something on your job. Like, damn, you faced with a hard situation where I gotta meditate on this situation to see how I'm gonna work it out, how I'm gonna judge this situation, so I can get the best outcome from it.
That's what it say right here in the strong definition. It say revolved in the mind.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. And that's a constant thing.
Yeah, examine.
Yep.
Like you say, you gotta take a deep breath. Well, like they try to teach us that in school and shit. Think before you act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to really apply that. You have to actually meditate. Yeah, think before you speak.
Yeah.
Before you say something, you gotta really actually examine it, think about it, and then, to try to put it together. Like, okay, then this how I can present it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't do it like that, then you'll be presented as a fool.
Mm-hmm.
It say a wise man can be, it say a foolish man can be known wise because he holding his lips. Yeah. He don't speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he can be a fool all day, but he'll be considered wise because he kept his mouth closed.
Right.
Instead of trying to justify himself, he just like, fuck it.
Exactly. Exactly. And they go into being able to take it.
Uh-huh.
Jake so quick when when they see niggas going off or Esau doing some wickedness to curse them out, but do you not judge your own self?
Right.
Like, Shah, if you grab that, if you judge our own selves, we should not be judged.
Okay, come on.
And I'm gonna finish this picking up at verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right, so it ain't about just you going out here speaking his word to gather the elect. Of course we know that's the goal, But you got to understand these words are proving not whether you are the elect yourself. All right?
Yeah, this is Matthew 7:1. It said, judge not, that ye be not judged.
Yeah.
For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged.
Right. And when you out here making judgments, and you're not holding
yourself
accountable to that judgment yourself, that's hypocrisy.
Ooh,
that's hypocrisy, man.
And that's tough too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the part of starting to shed that old man. You know what I'm saying? Becoming that new creature in your shot. Because you want to say, well, look at her or look at him, but then like shit, you still like in that same type of mind frame. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So you have to resist that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how you can resist that is by applying the scriptures. That's why you judging yourself as in, well, I don't smoke no more, so I can tell them not to smoke because I know what smoking do now. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't, commit adultery no more, so I can tell brothers to stop, committing adultery because this was the backlash of it. This the penalty. This is what you get from it if you do those things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you judge. You have to judge according to your judgment. All right?
Yep. I had a precept I was looking for, but you got it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a little more. It's a little more. It said, and with what measure you met, it shall be measured to you again. That's that Lord keeping that balance. So we just can't say we better than the other. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You see how cold the Lord is. You can never say you better than the other person. You know what I'm saying? Because you all got to look at yourself. We all fall short of the glory. We all got flaws. You know what I'm saying? We all ain't perfect. So how can we judge, you know what I'm saying, pass judge on the next person? Is we what? In the faith. You know what I'm saying? We're not hypocrites.
Right. You got to be judging according to
that's right.
The will of the Lord.
That's it.
And if you're not holding yourself accountable to the will of the Lord, then you're not worthy to judge the next man.
That's right.
Matter of fact, is it in that same chapter where it says, who art thou that judges another man's servant?
Let me see.
Because at the end of the day, the scriptures tell us there's one judge. There's one lawgiver, there's one judge. This is something I got right here. This is 1 Peter 2 and 19. And I'm gonna start at 18.
Okay.
Servants. Matter of fact, let me start at 17. Honor all men. 1 Peter 2 and 17. Love the brotherhood. Fear the Most High. Honor the King. Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the forward. For this is thankworthy if a man for conscience toward the Most High endure grief, suffering wrongfully. See? It says, this is thankworthy. If a man for conscience toward the Most High, I said, if you're being judged by an elder, a man coming to you and telling you, hey, you going off right there, you're supposed to be looking at it like, okay, this is the Most High working through him, telling me this. Even though, I might not see what he's saying, it might be a demon that's keeping me from seeing it.
But you gotta know it's the spirit, though.
Or it might be him just got something against me, but either way, it say of a good conscience towards the Most High, endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High.
That's beautiful.
That's why the scriptures talk about the patience of Job. When he told his wife, he said, shall I suffer?
No, he said, let me get it right quick.
Con, because I know I was finna,
he said, don't we see the blessed, do not receive the
con. I know I was finna butcher the
I got you, the Job 2, and, yep, it's, oh, yeah. Okay, you gotta be 2:12. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, this is Job 2:10. It said, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the.
You know, they got reproved, they got rebuked, they lose their mind. And the Lord, you know, like we was talking about Yahweh Shai, he suffered wrongfully. You know?
Yeah.
But he understood, hey, look, there's none good but the Father.
Yeah.
Why callest thou me good? See, that's what we gotta get through our mind and understand that, hey, we're not good, man.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, we're not in a good standing with the Most High.
That's right.
You know, no matter how many videos, or see if you're gonna still remain faithful.
That's it.
Yep. You got something?